battle, guys. You didn't do anything, Charmeleon. Get out of here. No.
Sorry. Hashtag Slomara cares. Thank you. All right. And with that, you won your rival battle. Plaid's looking a little salty. Amber is just kind of fuming to herself. Prism does, Crystal just stares blankly, and Prism is a little disappointed, but he doesn't show it too much. He comes up and he's got a smile and he holds a hand out and says, "Good job, guys."
Yeah, great battle. Though that took us by surprise with your Ivysaur.
Can't say much about the other ones. No, I'm kidding.
He smiles and said, "Yeah, I tried to use the weather to my advantage. It did not work out." Clearly.
We had a little luck on our side. Plus, I've been trading Spike a lot, and he's super strong.
He goes, "Yeah, nice." He says, "That's a nice fossil. Did you guys get those at the academy?"
Yes, we did.
He goes, "Oh, cool." And Amber kind of peters up curiously to look at it.
Oh, what's that, Amber? You want to see my awesome fossil Pokemon? Huh?
She just kind of nods. Yeah, I've never had a fossil. And she says, I also want to observe it because she helped build that machine.
Right.
Well, I guess
you have to thank Amber for your fossil.
It's fine. She can touch my awesomely cool Pokemon that defeated her Porygon that she called back.
She pulls out her Pokedex, and you can hear the beep boops of her Porygon inside, and she says, "Do you mind if I scan it?"
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right.
Hello, fossil Pokemon.
It scans it up and down, and she gives it a few flicks here and there, messing with her Pokedex, and she turns it to you and shows, a whole bunch of different stats that you guys are familiar with, but she points out a few that are interesting too. And she says, yeah, this Pokemon is actually quite above average.
Oh, you don't say.
She goes, and she points to the fact that it came from a very, she has the fossil information in her dex, and she mentions that due to the quality of the fossil you got, and thanks to the DNA bonding that you guys did with that machine, it is much stronger than an average Anorith.
Ooh, hear that, Spike? You're super duper strong.
It clatters happily.
I don't know what kind of sound they make.
I don't know what they do either. I just assume it's like bug noises.
Yeah, no, it does have like claws on its like mouth and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little bug, so.
Yep. And with that, Amber plays a little bit more with her Pokedex and says, "Does anyone else have a fossil?"
Yeah, I have Chopper. I want to get Chopper.
I forgot you had that.
You haven't used it once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but
much
he's
for
level 18.
Yeah, he's level 18. Oh, by the way, the experience points. All their Pokemon were at level 25, with the exception of Ivysaur. Ivysaur was only 20.
Okay.
So you gained 95 out of that. All the active Pokemon did, and then all of your Pokemon in your party gained 50.
Okay.
Oh, so he was using the weather to power him up, even though he was the weakest.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's actually... when I rolled Ivysaur, I was very pleased with it because I gave it photosynthesis and chlorophyll. And chlorophyll gives it a 4 combat speed stage, and photosynthesis allows it to heal.
Right.
So, unfortunately, you just killed it way too fast. So.
Yay, Spike.
Yep. Anyway.
How many points we get? 95?
95 for your Pokemon that were going to fight or did fight, and then 50 for all the ones that are in your party but that did not fight.
Sweet, burns levels up.
You could just put that in a side note somewhere. And
I put that in a side note. Yep.
And then we could do
Well,
it
I
after
can,
the
I
session.
can level mine on my own. So.
And Mega Ampharos gave us a scare too.
He goes, yeah, we managed to achieve it right before we did the Port Oligarch gem, and he kind of carried us through thanks to its resistance to, water and electric.
Right.
And he just kind of looks around. He's like, not sure how we'll do against the dark and ghost, but Amber has an idea, so we'll probably go with that.
All right. Well, best of luck to you guys.
All right. He holds out he kind of opens his arms, hopefully.
Sure, why not?
Oh, fucking hell. What a goober.
Amber ignores this and goes over to Spike. Or Chopper.
That'd be funny, but Prism's a dork.
Oh no, well, the thing is, originally I wanted him to be this cool, kind of hard ass of a character, and I realized
I like how this is going out. I like that he's like this.
And I realized, you know what? I can't do cool hard ass, so let's make him a dork, because that's what I am. So, Amber scans Chopper, and she also mentions, like, yeah, this is an excellent specimen. You got high quality fossils. And
yeah.
Due to your DNA bonding, it's quite attached to you.
Even though you've never used it.
Chopper just kind of nips at your shoelaces.
Oh, I give him a big hug. It's like,
our friend has a fossil, but they couldn't read it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, show it to maybe Amber could give us some more insight.
That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kept it and saved it, but they said they couldn't even recognize what it was.
Okay. Amber walks over, has her Pokedex out, and she's like, "Can I see it?"
Okay.
Might as well.
And I'll show it to her. I don't want to let go of it, but I'll show it to her.
Otherwise, we're just carrying a giant rock everywhere we go.
She scans it and she says it looks like a dome fossil.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
And it scans and it still returns, no result.
Oh.
Yep, kind of weird.
Yeah, she's a little
dead.
She's a little flustered by it, and she says, "Can I see it more?"
I mean,
dude,
I
you might as
guess.
well. It's kind of pointless at this. She's the best we can. I mean, she made the machine, so we might as well just.
Yeah. All right. Here you go. Take
She's
a
not
look.
just gonna. She's not just gonna go like, "So long, sucker!" and like run off with the rock.
No, she just picks it up and kind of like inspects it, and she goes, "That's funny. There's no cracks. There's no nothing." She just kind of hands it back to you, confused, and just shrugs and says, "Sorry, I don't know what to tell you."
Oh, well, that's okay. Worth a shot.
Okay.
I'm still gonna try though.
She shrugs and says, "Maybe it's a good luck charm." Clearly, it's a good luck charm because of that bogus crit. I mean, Amber doesn't say that, but a voice enters your head.
I am glad to have been useful in combat for once. You can shove it.
Yeah. You tell him, Alex.
All right. And with that, Amber just kind of shrugs and walks back, and she waves, "Best of luck."
Thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you, my goodness.
Anyway. And trainers get 3 EXP for beating your rivals.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. Rival battles are worth a little more. Since there weren't any stakes here, there's no full level or anything like that, but yeah.
Hey guys, can we do a bathroom break?
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, is it the blue one that's our experience?
Yeah, the blue bar.
Oh, sweet, like it levels up.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. This might be a good time to get Scarlet's Pokemon her moves.
Yeah. I've just done Bolt.
Okay.
I think I did Kagi. I definitely did Kagi.
All right.
Kagi's already done. Sorry, no, Kagi's already done.
All right. I'll do Lucky. You do Shell Shocker. Because I know Solus is done.
I could have sworn I did Shell Shocker. I did Shell Shocker.
No, yeah, Shell Shocker's weak too. Did you stat out Bolt as well? Yeah, Bolt stats are horrendous. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. It should have 30 allocated stats total.
Are you going off? Where are you going off?
Go to its allocated. You should have stats allocated equal to 10 plus its level.
Again, as I told you, I don't mess with that. I just update the current ones.
Yeah, don't do that. Mess with the allocated ones.
Okay. The problem is I don't remember how many I.
Yeah, that messed up. That changed a lot of things. I see what you did. No, yeah, mess with the allocated ones, because even if it doesn't work, we at least know what happened. Because that's where the math goes off of.
So I've got 30 on that. Okay. What's?
All right, I'm gonna update Lucky.
Oh wait, that is wrong. Sorry, I'm totally wrong. If anything, Bolt's a clean slate. That's good.
Alright. The voice of the narrator that only the crazy can hear. Who's watching something?
Joanna.
Is that JoJo that's watching something?
That's JoJo. Yeah, it's JoJo.
Send her to the other room. Don't. Alright, unfortunately, Lucky does not get a really good attack until 24. So. Hello?
Hello, no, I'm here. Because I fucked up all the stats, I need to go back and rework everything out now.
Yeah, only put them in allocated, because if you're just gonna do that, it's gonna mess up eventually.
Okay. How many stats should Charmeleon have to work with?
What is Charmeleon's level?
26 now. It leveled up.
So he should have 36 allocated stats to work with.
Does it say on that chart about how many allocated stats they'll have?
It's 10 plus your level.
Oh, okay, that's easy enough.
Yep. Welcome to the Loading Crew Stats Pokemon. This is
the allocated should add up to 36. The allocated number should add up to 36.
Correct.
Okay, fine.
Actually, Slomara, Lavi, X and I do most of the Pokemon episodes. Right now, Drago's only editing the Pathfinder ones. So. I mean, eventually I want him to edit the Pokemon ones, but as of right now, it's just me, xthedarkone, and one of my friends named Paul. Alright. Alright, I didn't stat out Lucky, but I gave him his new moves.
1, 4, 1. Okay, so it's...
And your T, says Bob. Bob is lost. I think that's the first time I've seen you comment. So yeah. And our T. See, we liked T for a time until you guys like charged way too much, and we threw it in the river. We threw it in the harbor. No problem, man. Sorry, I'm just kind of eating in front of my microphone. How's the chat doing? I realize I've kind of been somewhat paying attention more than I usually do. I've been trying. Anyway, so I hope you guys are having a good time despite us just kind of stumbling through the game and not knowing the rules.
Okay, now I just need to sort out Swartortle's moves, and then all the Pokemon, at least, stat-wise, should be fixed.
Perfect.
So we'll just check my work, though.
Okay, I will do my best. My plan is for you guys to eventually do it all on your own, and I can just trust you, but...
Well, you know, I'm now that I know that, it shouldn't happen anymore.
Okay. 14.
Wartortle has up to... What is his level again? He is level 18, so he has all the moves up to bite. Okie dokie.
I'm looking at Bolt, and he has 0 and allocated under special defense. He's got 1 special defense, but his current is 5. I'm just going to drop that down to 1 for you. So I think
I don't know.
Hold on. It might have jumped up because of that might have been accurate. So.
Because I noticed it automatically fixes it once you change that. It does all the adding up itself.
Right. And usually, if there's an error in the character sheet, if you refresh the page, most of the time that'll fix it.
Okay. Got to bite. First move ball.
Yeah, Drago. Good thing about Pokemon, even if you lose, it's not game over. Depends on how violent your GM is and what rules you're playing by. Because I've had some violent Nuzlocke runs. Well, run. Actually, it's one of the reasons we don't do a Nuzlocke anymore on our channel. I just rage quit after some BS. I killed our starter within the first route. Well, because, I had the rules on, and I accidentally switched off the no healing items rule. So I tried to heal our starter, and it said, you switched off the healing items rule, and it took away our turn, and then they killed our starter. So I was really annoyed by that. And so I got past it, and then we did it again, and we kept going, and we were doing a little better. Still a lot friendlier than with Dungeons & Dragons. Oh yeah, I'm violent in Dungeons & Dragons. I have fun making up the gory details of what happens to people. If you were in the stream the other night, that was messy. Overhype. I'm actually surprised you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, because TFS did 2 Nuzlockes that were really popular. Go ahead and check them out. In fact, you're probably going to see those characters later in this campaign. Look up TFS Nuzlocke Challenge. Start with Leaf Green, and then go to Soul Silver. Yeah. And then, Nuzlocke is a special way to play Pokemon. Basically, if your Pokemon faints, they're considered dead, and you have to get rid of them. Which is fine if you're just...
No, you should check out my Ashlock playthrough.
That too. Because you added your own fun little rules, didn't you?
Yeah, I made my own rules. It was based on Ash Ketchum. which was like on a timer, and after a certain amount of time had passed, you had to release your strongest Pokemon. But it couldn't be your starter. Your starter's like your main Pokemon, unless you catch a Pikachu, which then takes the role of which then takes all the ruling of your starter Pokemon.
Yeah,
Well, you had to lose your first gym battle as well.
You had to lose it.
Every time, whenever you go to a gym battle, you had to lose it first time. Because 9 times out of 10, Ash goes and challenges a gym. He loses it first, and then he goes off, and then he goes back and does it first time. But it's not common that he does that, but it's sometimes common. It does happen.
Did you so do you follow the other Nuzlocke rules, or is it just?
No, no. The Pokemon don't die when they faint, for starters. You can't use items during battle, but you can use them outside of battle.
Mm-hmm.
I think was a rule. I wrote them down somewhere. The main gimmick of the game was obviously after a set amount of time, you had to release your strongest Pokemon at the time.
So yeah, well, it'll probably catch up in chat. No, if you lose your first gym battle, your Pokemon aren't dead. So do you set a timer on your phone, or how do you work that out?
Yeah, the way I did it is I had a timer on the computer, and I just had a timer set.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that timer would run, well, I never got around to it because I never fucking got to the end of the timer. But because I set it for like 3 hours, I wanted to set it for a good amount of time, so it gave you a chance to sort of get attached to your Pokemon. The idea was you get attached to your Pokemon, your strong Pokemon and stuff, and then you have to get rid of the strongest one, because that's what Ash would 9 times out of 10 always do.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason or another, you get rid of his strongest Pokemon. Even in the episode where Ash gets rid of his Charizard, they more or less say that Charizard is his strongest Pokemon, and then Ash is like, "I'm gonna leave you here, Charizard, to be even stronger."
I don't know. I kind of like that. I mean,
it makes sense why they do it. I mean, but I just think it's funny, like, because he's supposed to be like, the idea is he's supposed to be like this great trainer, but he's always getting rid of his best Pokemon. And yeah, okay, there's a story and whatever and all that shit, but come on. And he did it again with his Goodra. Goodra became fucking his strongest Pokemon, and he just said, "Oh, you stay here, Goodra. Don't worry about it."
I remember there was a time where they toyed with the idea of nerfing Pikachu back to level 1. Yeah, I think the idea was really quickly dropped. Man, I tell you, I'm addicted to lo mein.
To what?
Lo mein, Chinese noodles.
Okay. Are they sponsoring the video, or is that how you said that?
No, I'm just sitting here stuffing my face with Chinese
and if you
noodles.
like real authentic noodles...
Oh my god.
Sell out!
I wish I could sell out. Oh my god. But no one wants me.
Yeah, it makes me laugh at that whole, like, abridging, because you do get, like, abridgers who do stuff like that, like, get sponsored by Funimation and do this, that, and the other, and whatever. Basically doing these things to ensure that they can do more abridging and, make abridging their job, and then they go, "Oh, you fucking sell out." It's like, fucking sell out, where's the next episode? Fucking sell. What do you mean?
How is this not what you want?
Yeah, exactly. I'll never understand that. It's like if people start a Patreon, they're like, "Oh, they want money now to give out." Like, motherfucker, A, it's voluntary, and B, how is this a bad thing? Surely the first thing you want is for them to be able to post more content, and if they can do that by getting paid to do that, it's just going to be even better, innit? I'll never understand how fickle they can be.
I think it really does come down to jealousy, that, they're making money doing what they want to do, and I think that's it. Like, it's hard to say, like, that's the only reason, but I honestly can't think of another reason.
A lot of people are like, they see it because, oh, it's art. You shouldn't be. It's like when people who give artists shit for wanting to do commissions. Like, it's like, well, you should do it because you want to do it. It's like, yeah, I want to do it, but I want to get paid to do it. It's like, I want to be an actor, but I want to be paid to be an actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's no, and acting is an art form. There's no difference. And it just winds me up that, like, you get these obnoxious morons who think there's some magical difference.
Hey, sweetie. We've been jumping on some other people, like really spamming the chat, so be careful with that, because the other mods might ping you a little bit. So.
What was she doing?
Nothing. She just got really excited and talked in the chat, and I've been getting on another person about that, so just to be fair, I want her to, be careful. We sold some plushies from our website the other day.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. Because we did that like once, and then I haven't checked the website in a long time because no one's been interested. But all of a sudden, like 2 or 3 things happen.
That's cool, man. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey there, my name's Son Goku, and I sometimes watch the Loading Crew's affairs. Sometimes I like the Pokemans, sometimes I like the Pathfindings, sometimes I just like eating muffins while watching their videos, and I hope that you did too! If you did, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the Loading Crew on all these platforms that you can see. Until the next time we meet, have a good one!